Hi guys, welcome back to PayDeathGaming, and my name is PDG. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. So guys, today we are going to talk about going to what we call Gate of the Void, Realms Gate, and we're going to talk about how we maximize our COTs. If you don't know what the COTs is it's this one, Crystals of Transcendence, for us to get this purple stuff, for us to get our hands on a Transcendence hero. So how do I maximize the amount of COTs I get, and how I double the amount of COTs I get in order for me to get the highest possible COTs I can get in my run in Realms Gate. So I'm going to talk to you about that. Alright, so first of all, we're gonna go to Realms Gate for new people, and of course we are in Realms Gate. So first of all, what I do is I enter this what you call what is this called? I'm not quite sure. This Realms Gate and this stepping stone. Let's call it stepping stone. So I'm in the stepping stone, and I can see that we have a Horus, a King Barton, a Sigmund, and what's this? A Group. So actually, I am at Void Corruption 110. So I'll see if I have buffs. So I gain attack here. I gain 6% damage. I gain 35% damage. So that means I could take this down. Take these heroes or these mobs or monsters down. But before I do that, I make sure that I get it to 101. Yes. Why 101, guys? If you see, I do get this wood and this iron ingot. So as you see, if you are at 100, Void Corruption 100, you do not get the iron ingot and wood. So that's why I put the Void Corruption at 101. Why 101? So as you notice, when you face the mob here, it would cost you 5 of this Lumino energy. So the thing is, if I cannot one-shot the mob using 1 or 5 Lumino energy, that would make it that I would use 10 Lumino energies to finish up the mob. So it's better to lower down the Void Corruption to defeat the mob in order for you to hit the monster with one shot, so that you can save as much Lumino energy and for you to get the maximum potential COTs. So let's say, for example, I have 101 Void or 110 Void Corruption, and I would hit this Horus 2 times. That would have the amount of Crystals of Transcendence that I would get. So for me to make sure that I would get the maximum potential of the COTs, I just put it on Void Corruption 101. And as you can see, I can just skip this and I'll just win it. See, I'll just face the Gru here, and I will just hit the Gru in 1 hit. I'll hit the Sigmund here, and I win. So that costs me 5 Lumino energy. Now let me show you why I am using 101 Void Corruption here. Let's put it at 110. Right. There is a chance for me to hit this King Barton with 1 blow, but there's a chance that I may also fail. So that means that the 531 COTs, if I hit the King Barton twice, that would mean that I earn 250 something COTs. So let's see if we can beat this one with 1 hit. So luckily I hit the King Barton with 1 hit, but if I hit the King Barton twice, that would mean that I will lose a lot of COTs. But that is why I make sure that I get the maximum rewards for my Void Corruption. And probably the reason why I got to hit the King Barton with 1 hit is because of the buffs that I already have here, gaining 15% bonus attack, 6% damage bonus, and 35% all damage dealt. If I do not have that, that would make I am sure that I need to hit the mob twice. So since I know that I can hit the mobs with a 110 Void Corruption, I will hit them with 110 Void Corruption. Alright, so without the buff, I am not able to finish, or so you see, I got defeated by this Sigmund. So that would make that this COT would be divided into 2, or even 3, as you see. So that is the reason why, guys, that I go outside and make sure that I have my Void Corruption at Void Corruption 101. Right, so that I can beat all the mobs with 1 hit. And I'm not quite sure if I can beat this with 1 hit. I did. So that's how I do my push in Realms Gate. I put my Void Corruption at 101 for me to make sure that I hit the boss with for me to make sure I can finish the boss with 1 hit, so that I will be just using 5 Lumino energies. Hence, I would be maximizing the amount of COTs that I would get. So here we go inside. It's 101. And oh, by the way, like this group, if I do face Sleepless, I even put my Void Corruption down to 80, just for me to hit the one-shot the enemy with 1 blow. So group, as mentioned, I lost to the group, but the thing is, I am at Void Corruption 101. If you think of it, if I lower my Void Corruption at 80 or 90, I won't be receiving the wood and iron ingot. So it's still better if I hit the mob twice for me to get wood and iron ingot. Because if I lower my void corruption to 100, I do not receive this. So for me, it is still worth it for me to hit this mob twice if I don't get the victory there. But I make sure that I have void corruption 101 for me to get the maximum rewards for me to get my COTs. Right, so we have a choice to go in Iron Idols or Land of Treasures. I need gems, so I'm hoping for a gem chest here. Alright, it's orbs. How about this one? Alright, so just one hit. I make sure that I get the iron ingot and wood. But if you haven't reached Void Corruption 101, then it's a different story. So you see that I got beaten, but it's okay. I hit them again. Maybe I will lose again. But I do get the iron ingot and the wood. Alright, so guys, if you are not at Void Corruption 101, I suggest even lowering down the Void Corruption level of your Realms Gate so that you will get the maximum potential rewards for your COT. Right, so I lost there. Void 101. Just remember, if you got past Void Corruption Void 101, then it's okay to stay in Void Corruption 101. But this is where I make progress in Realms Gate. As you can see, this is the last stage, right? So what I do in the last stage is I maximize my Void Corruption level. Because if I am going to get stronger, and you will if you are playing the game every day, you will eventually have maximum Void Corruption. So I just do my attacks here, and how much did I do? So it's 10%. So maybe I change the Fiona there. With what? Ha! Fiona is good. Actually, shields are good. So I'll just do the 10%. Right. The reason why I'm doing this, guys, is because I want to get the next Void Corruption, which is Void Corruption 111. You might think this is wasting a lot of COTs, but in the long run, it's gonna be actually beneficial for your account. So you see there, I got to the next stage, and I got to Void Corruption 111. So we do not have any more buffs. Oh, we still have buffs. So that's about the gist of how I double my COTs. Just make sure that you can hit the mobs inside the stepping stone in one hit, so that you won't be wasting a lot of Domino energy. Hence, you'll be receiving a lot of those purple stuff, and of course, Stellar Shards. And in my case, I do have wood and iron ingot included in my resources or loot that I get from this Realms Gate. So just make sure that you can hit the boss or the mobs with one hit, and you should be good to go. So guys, if you do enjoy the video that I had just made, just give me a boop or boop the like button, and of course you can make a comment down in the comment section if you do like the video, and if you'd like to see more of these kinds of videos in the future. Anyway guys, this is PDG, and if you somehow stumbled to my channel by accident, please do consider subscribing. And if you are new to the channel and you'd like to support me in my growing channel, please do consider subscribing. So again, my name is PDG, and this is PayDeathGaming, signing out.